If you want to move away from modern medicine, if you want to discover healthier alternatives for your family, if you want a healthy body, then you're in the right place. Hey beauty, I'm Alexandra. I'm an author and clinical research nurse who discovered that Jesus is the source of true healing. I am the Lord your healer. Exodus 15:26. Have you ever thought about all of the vitamins that our body needs? Our bodies need A, C, D, E, K, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, B6, folate, B12, biotin, pantothenic acid, calcium, iron, iodine, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, chromium. Those are just some of the vitamins that our bodies need. I was thinking about this because sometimes when I sleep, I scratch my hands to the point where they bleed. Sometimes they're just really painful and itchy. Sorry if that's too much information. So what I do is I put this special hand cream that I made with essential oils. I'm just fascinated. I became fascinated with how the body heals these really big cuts on my hands. I mean, think about it. I have this big cut on my finger. The body basically just cleans it up, patches it up, glues it back together. It basically regenerates new skin and new cells and all those different things. In order to do that effectively, the body needs certain vitamins, right? By the way, you can go to episode 126 if you have not heard that episode yet. This is where I talked to Dr. Ben, who talks about how the body is designed to heal itself. So, going back to vitamins, our body needs certain vitamins and minerals. I'm going to read to you a little bit from the Canadian Family Physician. This article is called Scurvy. Scurvy occurs from a vitamin C deficiency. This is from that article. However, vitamin C, or at least the effects of its deficiency, had long been well known and became a serious issue among mariners in the 15th and 16th centuries when the devastating health effects became evident on long voyages. In 1747, James Lind, a British Royal Navy surgeon, conducted what was to be considered the first example of a controlled experiment aboard his ship. Aware of the lethal effects of scurvy, Lind selected 12 men suffering from the condition aboard the HMS Salisbury and divided them into 6 groups of 2. In addition to the daily rations they received, Lind provided oranges and lemons to one group, while the other groups received cider, vinegar, seawater, or a mixture of garlic, mustard, and horseradish. Those given the citrus fruits quickly and fully recovered, leading Lind to conclude that oranges and lemons prevented scurvy. From that day forward, citrus juices from oranges, lemon, and especially limes were used by the limeys of the Royal Navy to prevent and cure scurvy. James Lind published his findings in the Treatise on the Scurvy in 1753. According to the good old Dr. Axe, who I mention on this show a lot, vitamin C helps with immune health, wound healing, bone health, collagen production, blood vessel and connective tissue health, and other things. The truth is that a vitamin deficiency can contribute to so many symptoms. For example, vitamin B helps with energy, skin health, brain health, etc. Vitamin B, I was deficient in a lot of B vitamins in the past, which I believe led to bad skin, brain fog, lack of energy, etc. I'm bringing this up to you because if you have health issues, if family member has health issues, I want you to know that vitamins and minerals that you're missing out on, if you start to replenish your body with these vitamins and minerals, it can make a huge difference. When I was having health issues in the past, what I did was I started to see a functional medicine practitioner, and it really helped. If you're interested in functional medicine, you can go to some really old episodes, episode 32 and 33, where I talk with Heidi Toy, a functional medicine practitioner. I think these practitioners can be great. I also used to see a naturopath. The problem with that can occur though is that when you start seeing these practitioners, sometimes they will start to prescribe all these supplements. You have to have a lot of follow-up appointments. If that's something that you're interested in, if you want to see a functional medicine practitioner or a naturopath, that is something that, of course, as I always say, I would say pray about it first. But I do think these practitioners can be very good to help you get to the root cause of your issues. However, if you don't want to go that route, I just wanted to give you a few quick tips. Number one, eat, try to eat a wide variety of foods. My mom always said, eat the rainbow. Number two, eat God's superfoods. And when I say superfoods, I don't necessarily mean superfoods that are called superfoods by health gurus. I believe if we eat food in their natural forms, a lot of them are super healthy for us because God knows how to provide for us and He packed His foods with wonderful vitamins and minerals that our bodies need. So here are just some examples: mushrooms, blueberries, coconuts, turmeric, leafy greens. For me, I love raw milk. Not everyone loves raw milk, and some people who switch to raw milk, maybe they might not like it or their body might not agree with it. As I always say, every body is different. If you just glance at the labels, you don't have to be a nutritionist, but look at the label. Are you getting any vitamins and minerals if you eat this thing that you're about to eat? Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. Make it a habit to look at the food labels. When you are choosing your foods, don't focus on weight. Everyone is so focused on losing weight. It's great to lose weight, but I would rather you focus on being healthy. And the beautiful thing is that once you start getting healthier and once you start recognizing what foods work best for your body, you will naturally start to lose weight. Here's the last tip that I have for you. Listen to your body. As I always say, every body is different. I talk about this in my book, Discover God's Health Wisdom, Exposing 8 Common Myths That Keep You Sick. Every body is different. So if you don't want to keep on going back to the functional medicine practitioner to get blood test after blood test, or if you don't want to keep seeing your naturopath, learn to listen to your body. Learn to realize what works best for your body. For me, I get so energized when I have a smoothie with something like raw milk, blueberries, and cacao. Or if I eat meat, it helps a lot. For instance, I was gone the whole day and I had packed a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on sourdough bread, and I packed 2 bananas and 3 mandarin oranges, and my family call them baby oranges. I was so hungry. So the next day, I packed some meat with rice. So for me, meat makes a huge difference. The meat gives me energy. Meat is packed with B vitamins. So those are your 3 tips. 1, eat a variety of foods. 2, eat God's natural superfoods, whatever you find to work well for your body. And number 3, listen to your body. Here are some bonus tips. Make sure you rest a lot. Make sure you sleep enough. I probably mentioned this already, but I was listening to this health podcast and there was this lady who went to a functional medicine practitioner and she said that it didn't really help. She said what helped was focusing on what I guess is called, I meant to look at this, I keep forgetting to look it up, but she called it circadian rhythm biology. So making sure that you're out in the sun, that you're getting enough sleep, that your body is producing melatonin at the right time. So you're sleeping at the right times and you're waking up and you're walking and you're being out in the sun. So rest, be out in the sun, sleep when you should be sleeping, decrease your stress level. If you go to episode 128, I talk about what I did to really lower my stress level when I was driving. And as I always say, have the Bible running through your head all throughout the day. Meditate on the Bible. In Joshua, it says to meditate on the Bible day and night so you will have good success wherever you go. I hope this was helpful and that it shows you that you don't necessarily have to go on a ton of supplements or see a functional medicine practitioner or naturopath every few months. Just try to eat a variety of foods, eat God's natural superfoods, listen to your body. Bonus, rest, sleep enough, decrease your stress level, and have the Bible running through your head throughout the day. Meditate on the Bible day and night. I hope this was helpful for you. If you enjoy the show and you have not left me a review, please take a minute to leave a review wherever you listen to the podcast and or share the podcast with a friend. I wanted to remind you of my free gift for you, Holistically Healthy Woman, 4 Steps to Move Away from Modern Medicine for Christians. Go to herholistichealing.com/free to download this free resource. I will talk to you soon. Thanks for listening today. If you like what you heard, would you take a minute to leave the show a review? If you want to connect with me, you can join me in my free community. The link is in the show notes, or go to herholistichealing.com. Matthew 11. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls.
For you is easy and my burden is light.
This content is for informational purposes only and is not meant to be medical advice.